These links to Russia are what hangs over this presidency.
Jean-Claude Juncker saying today, don't believe that Brexit isn't going to happen. I don't think the UK is going to change its mind.
So interesting. A year of Trump gives us, of course, a lot to discuss.
Beyond 100 Days, helping you make sense of it all. Monday to Thursdays at 7 on the BBC News Channel.
Tonight at 10, ministers are considering a ban on flammable cladding for high-rise buildings after the Grenfell Tower fire. Almost a year after the blaze in London, which left 72 people dead, the government says it will now launch a consultation.
Having listened carefully to concerns, the government will consult on banning the use of combustible materials in cladding systems on high-rise residential buildings.
It comes despite an official review which today stopped short of recommending an outright ban. We'll be asking why. Also tonight, the gambling industry warns of big job losses after the government decides to slash the maximum you can bet on high-stakes slot machines. A woman is acquitted of killing her former partner in an acid attack that left him in such pain he decided to end his own life. In Windsor for wedding rehearsals, Meghan Markle confirms her father will not be there when she marries Prince Harry on Saturday. Syrian refugees leaving Europe. A special report finds some illegally selling their EU passports and travel documents, prompting fears of a security risk.
Here it is. I've just been able to buy a refugee travel document, which the Germans call a blue passport. I don't think I realised how simple this process is until now.
And balancing with dementia, the research to find out more about how the disease affects the body and the mind.
And coming up on Sports Day on BBC News, England manager Gareth Southgate defends his young World Cup squad. He says they may be inexperienced, but they're the best in their positions.
Good evening. The government is considering a ban on flammable cladding for high-rise buildings in England after the Grenfell Tower fire, which left 72 people dead. Ministers announced that a consultation... That's almost it from us. Newsnight is coming up on BBC Two. Here is Kirsty.
She's a campaigning feminist and a spokeswoman for human rights and racial equality. On Saturday, she'll marry into the House of Windsor. Will Meghan Markle still be free to speak her mind? That's what we are discussing over on BBC Two.
Meanwhile, here on BBC One, it is time for the news where you are. Good night.